Hey everybody, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Xenoverse achievement guide. Today we'll be taking a look at the Greatest Warriors achievement. Now to do this you need to unlock all characters and variations. Now before I get into this, this might sound like it's in the third person and there's going to be no king sound. I'm sorry about that, but I messed up the original recording with the volume setting, so it would be super loud, so I decided to post narrate it and so on and so forth. So if it sounds like I'm talking in the third person, I'm going to just kind of explain to you what I did, because I probably couldn't get this lucky again. So in order to get the Dragon Ball Xenoverse, the greatest heroes in the greatest characters in the universe, you need to get every character that you can unlockable in the parallel quest. So you see we're copying Hercule out front of the statue, but in order to do this you have to do quite a lot. Now you may think, oh, it's pretty simple to go and get all the achievements, but yeah. So here I'm doing a follow-up for the Maxima Master training real quick. I completed Lord Beerus and now I'm doing Frieza. Yes, I'm not doing the same grindy process for Frieza, so it is taking a bit longer than I just started it. But Beerus, doing that method only took me about an hour to complete. And then after Frieza, there's two more masters, Gotenks and Hercule, and then plus the DLC masters. Now, today is April 14th, and so, or whenever you're watching the video, but when I'm releasing it, it is April 14th. That means DLC Pack 2 is available, so if you guys haven't gone and got that, go and get that. It's only like $10, or the season pass is 25. So you see here, I have all, and okay, now back to the achievement. So you see we have all 7 Dragon Balls, which I collected from doing the offline parallel quest. And later on in the video, there will be a guide showing you how to get all of them super quickly, no sweat at all, and yeah. So here we're making our way just out in front of the time nest to go to the pedestal and summon Shinron. And in order to get that achievement, you at least need to summon Shinron 3 times, in which for the same thing 3 times. Now here we're going to summon Shinron, summon at the pedestal, and yeah, let's enjoy the animation. Just kidding, I forgot there was sound. But yeah, so you summon Shinron, there was no sound, but so here you go, you summon Shinron. He says, yeah, I can grant you 1 wish and 1 wish only. Now speak, and so you want to choose, I want more usable characters. You pick that wish 3 times, it's closer to the bottom. Yeah, I want more usable characters. You have to do this 3 times, so you have to collect 21 Dragon Balls in total. Which, I know, the Dragon Balls are not easy to come by as of right now. And a lot of stuff in this game is going to come by. That's what makes these achievements really hard, because there's a lot of grindy process. So yes, so here's the last one. Omega Shinron has been added. You see the achievement pop up. The Greatest Warriors. Now I'm going to go on to a parallel quest and show you guys. Now those are the last 3 characters you can unlock. Now you may see some people with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta from the Dragon Ball GT series. You got that by pre-ordering Dragon Ball Xenoverse, which I did not do because I forgot. So if you see that one, it is not needed for the achievement, as you'll see right here. And yeah, so I believe we're gonna be doing the parallel quest number 2 at the moment. And so we'll go over here. I'm gonna show you that all the Dragon Balls are gone now, because once you summon Shinron, that goes out the window and you have to go find them again. So you go here, you go to number 2, you have to defeat Tien, Yamcha, and Krillin the first, and then in front of Kami's lookout, right there in the little area, a time patroller will appear with an exclamation point above their head. Then you fight them, and if you get the if you get them, they have a chance to drop in a Dragon Ball. So you see here that I'm showing you, you get Super 17, Gogeta, and Omega Shinron if you wish for more usable characters. Bardock and Broly are accessed from the unlockable secret that you had to collect all 5 time shards. Vegito is unlocked by getting a D in the Tag with Gotenks mission, I do believe, but I'm not entirely sure. But Super Saiyan 4 Goku, or which we just passed over, is unlocked from completing all of the parallel quests. So any character that has a blue question mark outside of their head, outside of these parallel quests also has to complete it. I believe there's 55 or 57 without the DLC. So yeah, and that is the way you get Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And then once you have collected all these characters, the rest of them come from the main storyline, so you don't have to do anything special except for the last tail end of them. Now, what I'll say again is that Dragon Balls are not easy to come by. They are a pain. With the patch update, which allowed the level buff to go to 85 and things like that, it made the drops more frequent. So if you grinded Dragon Balls before and didn't have that great of success, then now you know that it's been changed, updated for our benefit. So we're going to select Omega Shenron because it's the one we just unlocked. Load up this quest. So here we're in the 2, we defeat these 2, and the time controller will appear right to the right. So yeah, and if you fail the quest and get a Dragon Ball, you will not get the Dragon Ball. Okay? You have to complete the quest, so make sure you don't mess up or anything like that, or stop paying attention. So you'll see here a time controller will appear, and boom, there you go. FC04. So we're gonna battle him. He's a freezer race with the scout. He's gonna start off strong with the super vanishing ball, I think that is. But yeah, so we're just gonna attack him real quick, just defeat him, and then yeah, so he has a chance to drop a Dragon Ball. They'll always drop at least one material item, which are almost always Hercule badges. I have yet to see one when they're not. See right here, boom, get a Dragon Ball. Super easy, super quick, and super fast. Now, key items are only Dragon Balls. I've done this 3 times over. I've collected all 7 of them 3 times over. And I have yet to see a key item that is not a Dragon Ball. Now, be warned, if you do get a Dragon Ball from the time-space delivery system that they set up for Fridays for playing the game, that Dragon Ball will appear twice. You don't get it twice, though. So you get the one from that time-space delivery, and if it says you got a key item, you do not get it again. So you can only hold 1 Dragon Ball at a time, but if you already have the others, unless that happens to you, you will most likely only drop. It'll only drop the ones you need. So except for that one situation, they will all be Dragon Balls that you'll need. So you see, we'll have to fight Goku because this is the extended bonus of the parallel quest number 2. So, yeah, you guys shouldn't really have any problems with this, to be honest, because, I mean, it's the second one. Come on, guys. Yeah, so we got a material item, which, again, was going to be a Hercule badge. Now, Hercule badges may seem useless, but there's something at the end I want to show you guys for that not to be useless. See, we got the 7-star Dragon Ball, even though we just wished for Shenron to come around. Yep. And we got some other clothes and Goku like gear and fun stuff like that. Now, parallel quest number 16, the Explosion of Namek, was the quest I told you guys to do in the Master Training Guide. Again, yes, it is very effective in the Master Training Guide. Yes, it also is very effective in getting Dragon Balls, except if you're tapped out. And the way you can tell if you're tapped out on time patrollers from this is that what you do is, so once you complete the quest, if the same time patroller keeps appearing, you're tapped out of Dragon Balls for this quest. I've only seen it on this one so far, but because every time you defeat Frieza, you complete the quest. So, for example, if I see the same time patroller each time I defeat Frieza, then you're tapped out on Dragon Balls, go do something else, come back to it later, and it should reset with a new time patroller eventually. So we're gonna fight Frieza. He's not hard at all. I mean, come on, it's only like the 16. I mean, I am level 84, but that really doesn't have much to do with it. And yeah, so he's gonna do his little special. And this quest isn't hard at all. None of these quests are very hard, and they're all before any of like the hard ones. So quest number 47. With the one where you have to defeat Goten, Goku, all the Saiyans, and the one you have to do to get Gohan and Videl your master. You don't have to do any of those quests to get these time patrollers to show up. So yeah, so we're gonna defeat him, and we're gonna see if we get a Dragon Ball off it. And if we do, and then that's great. But don't be disappointed if you don't, because like I said, it's rare, it's random. I know everybody, you can look online and everybody says that you might have to defeat him in Super or Ultimate or anything like that, but no, it is completely RNG. This whole game is almost based off of RNG. RNG, if you do not know, stands for Random Number Generation. For example, the Dragon Balls, the way items drop and what you get from a quest, and like what you can do in a quest. So this is the bonus of a quest. Unlike other things, like if we defeated Frieza and the quest ends, then we don't go into the bonus. Or in number 2, when Goku appears, if we defeat it and it doesn't go into bonus, that's all random. See, we got material item, we got 2 material items here. You'll see that frequently, and just go back into it and you'll be set. Now, the last one is Parallel Quest number 18. That's the Return of the Ginyu Force. And what that is going to allow you to do is, this is probably the best one to do it with if you're tapped out, if you're not tapped out. So all you do is you just keep going back to the same Giru-like Capsule Corp things. You go down to Super Saiyan, or to 18, Return of Ginyu Force, yeah. And then you're like, okay, let's go. We got this. All you do, load up the quest, and then the Time Patroller should be directly in front of you, a little bit past the portal. Not by much, just on a little square platform just outside of Capsule Corp. This makes it super easy because you don't have to defeat anybody to complete the quest, and you don't have to defeat anybody to get them to appear, like in Parallel Quest number 2. Yeah, so you see I'm playing as Gogeta, whatever you want to call him, and see right there, that's an item that's only visible if you utilize the scouter that you're given to during the game. However, if you go and you just go retry it, there'll be a Parallel Quest member right to the left. So I'm playing as Gogeta because I think he looks super cool. And it'll just be right, boom, right to, it's like a little patio. Boom, you see, she's there. And alright, we're gonna fight her. And now, again, so it's random if the Time Patroller shows up. The Dragon Balls are random drops. And on top of that, to ensure the highest possibility, if you're playing with not other people, but other NPCs, non-playable characters, such as Frieza, Cell, etc., you want to make sure to get the final hit. Now, online, people say it has a higher drop rate, but then it's split with who you're playing with. So, although it has a higher chance of dropping, you may or may not get it. So here we're going to do a run over to the item shop, and I'm going to show you how to sell the Hercule badges. You may think, oh, wow, that's kind of a waste of time, waste of effort to go over there, because these things are useless. Yes, in a sense, but if you're hurting for Zenny, these things are super helpful, because they appear a lot, and they love their champs, so they're willing to pay quite a high price. Oh, you'll see they're not unequipped, they're not under capsules, they're mixing items. So many people will be like, that's strange, you don't really have to do anything like mix them like you can in the mixing shop to get them. But yeah, you see I was like at 145,000 Zenny, and now I'm over 166,000. And these things are so frequent, even the lower levels. You see I had like 10, 24, things like that. I've had more and I've already sold them. So boom, there you go. That's how you make up money off that. And yeah, so we got the achievement. We're working towards the other one. There's a lot of grinding in the game.